Hey, how's it going everybody? BurntBrian here and welcome back to another Tall Can Tuesday. In this video series, I'd like to give you updates on my life and the future of the channel, answer random questions, and talk about topics submitted by you, the fine viewers of this channel, and of course, drink some good beer. And definitely have a few things to talk about today, not in the greatest of moods. But my friend Flintquitch was asking me if I'd tried any beers from North Carolina, and I've tried many from Oskar's Blues Brewing. Really like their beers. Actually haven't ever had Dale's Pale Ale, so I grabbed this big ass can of it and figured this would be perfect for a video today. And actually picked this one up when I went to go pick up my mystery pre-order item from Taco Bell. It was actually pretty good, the queso lupa. Check out my previous video if you want to see that one. But anyway, for my friend out there, Crazy Kimberlin Opinions, here's a little slow-mo love. So it's about like what I would expect from a typical IPA. It has a good two-finger head there, so smells really good for a pale ale. Really hoppy kind of aroma to it. Like always, it says a huge, voluptuously hopped mother of a mountain pale ale, so that's cool. And this one is 6.5% per volume. All right, let's get it started. Cheers. Oh yeah, definitely a good choice for today. I needed something tasty like this. Alright, so I really only have, I think, unless I miss something, I've got one question / topic from my friend Josh, who runs the YouTube channel Sloshworks Productions. Be sure and check out that channel. I'll throw a link down in the description. He does everything from hot sauce reviews, beer reviews, and does gameplay videos and tutorials and stuff. So definitely go and check him out, give him a subscribe. But he says he wants me to talk about who I think Rey is in The Force Awakens, or more specifically, who is her family, and he also says, do I think Finn is going to be related to Lando? That is pretty interesting. I really don't entirely know about Rey and who I think her family is. I know a lot of people are thinking, oh, she's got to be Luke's daughter, and that is a possibility, but it just seems like too much of an obvious, kind of thing. Just way too obvious, but I don't know, maybe. It would be kind of cool if she was, but at the same time, she didn't really react to the lightsaber or anything. I don't believe it was her that it was calling out to him. So, anyway, I can't remember. But, I really don't know. There was somebody joking around saying it was Yoda's daughter or something like that. And if that was the case, then I would just have to laugh at the new Star Wars movies. So hopefully she's not Yoda's daughter, but I am curious to see the next movie, which is what, Rogue Squad 1 or something like that. Definitely looking forward to the sequel. To be a nice long wait before we get to that one. But as far as Finn goes, that's really interesting. Maybe he is related to Lando. That would also be pretty cool. I guess he's supposed to be making an appearance. Good old Billy D. Williams. Would be awesome to see him in these new Star Wars movies. I was kind of hoping he'd be in the first one, just kind of bring all of the old faces together. But, it's just good he's going to be involved in it in some way anyway. But, yeah, it would be cool if he was Lando's kid. I don't know, though. There is something about him that kind of, makes you think, because he just has these abilities, that he's got to be related to somebody, that has those dumb luck and skills that he just managed to have for a janitor in the in the evil force. But I don't know. All in all, it's kind of hard for me to predict, because I was kind of thinking these movies would be more in line with like the expanded universe, and I didn't read a whole lot of the expanded universe. Pretty much the main ones I'm thinking of that I would have liked to see some would be like the Thrawn trilogy. I don't know if anybody ever read those books, but they were really awesome to me. Everything from a great Jedi Master was cloned by Admiral Thrawn, and They were using those old cloning tanks to create new soldiers and to create, powerful clones, and they actually managed to do it with a Jedi, which was neat. And then, at the end, they had actually made a clone of Luke, and he kind of had to fight himself. It was a pretty awesome series, really cool trilogy. And then, of course, like I read Splinter in the Mind's Eye and different things like that. But I really don't know where they're going to go with these movies. I guess it's going to be kind of a whole different direction from anything out of the expanded universe. Maybe there's some little bits and pieces here and there. I just didn't really catch any from what I read. But anyway, Josh, thanks for the question. I appreciate it. Really smooth, tasty pale ale. I love the hops in this. Alright, so topics. I guess the only thing I have really good to talk about today would be we actually had a camera crew come into my job the other day, and they were filming for what could maybe become potentially a new reality show on television. And at first I didn't really know how to feel about it. I thought maybe these would just be some kind of low rent group of people coming in to do all this, but they were really professional people, and I really thoroughly enjoyed the experience. I learned a little bit from watching them, and man, I'm jealous of all their camera equipment. They had really awesome cameras. They had a drone they were using to fly around. I got to jam on the guitar a little bit during one little skit. Got to ride the motorcycle around, show that thing off. So basically they're trying to create what they call a sizzle reel, which is like a 3 to 4 minute video that they're going to present to all the major networks and heads of all these networks and stuff, and try to spawn some interest. And it was amazing. Like the little lavalier mic that they put on me, the microphone was $700 alone. It's pretty amazing. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what their final product is with the demo reel, and I'll probably end up somehow getting it and sharing it here if I can. That'd be ideal. But yeah, it was just a really fun day. They were there pretty much the whole entire day, and they took up my work area, so it was kind of nice. I kind of got paid to, for once, to just kind of stand around and play guitar and relax. So it was a pretty fun day all around. Plus lunch was paid for. Got to burn up some of my coworkers with some hot sauce. That was awesome. But yeah, who knows? Keep your fingers crossed. I think it'd be pretty sweet if some network put us on. I don't really like reality television shows, and you got to realize that all of them they're not all fake, but there is a large portion of the show that's kind of scripted, or that it is fake, and then you've got a lot of reality, a lot of real stuff happening in there. So let's see, what else do we got? Valentine's Day. I'm going to take a drink before I talk about this shitty holiday. So, I have been single every year on Valentine's Day since what? God, man, it's been... I can remember back like 12 years ago, 14 years ago, I want to say. Maybe it was 14 years ago. Just every year I've been single on Valentine's Day, and for the most part I worked in kitchens, so I had to cook food for all of these happy-go-lucky bastards that all want to go out to eat with their special someone. And when I worked at Carrabba's, you would have the same... It has to be kind of embarrassing when you have somebody come to your... Like, you can rent out these little traveling groups of musicians or a cappella singers, and they will come to the restaurant that you're at and will sing to your beautiful girlfriend. And it's got to be embarrassing whenever you pay for it and they're singing and it's this special romantic moment, and then they walk 4 tables over and do the same thing to somebody else, just totally negating any of the romance in there at all whatsoever. And yeah, it's so romantic to go to some giant mass chain restaurant around all these crowded people, crowded place with all these people. Come on, man, that's just like the total lack of romance. It would be so much better to just stay home and actually cook a well-prepared meal for your woman or for your man, whatever the case is, with candlelit dinner, time away from the kids, whatever your case is, just alone time together. And, but people would rather go out and do a bunch of stupid shit. I don't really care for the holiday all around. I think it's just a big corporate scheme to sell shit, to buy stupid chocolates, to buy candies and bullshit for your significant other. It's just a money-making holiday for giant corporations, and suckers will just will waste and blow away their money thinking that this is a special day. It's, your special days are your anniversaries and things like that, not fucking Valentine's Day. Anyway, I hate that day, obviously, so, fuck Valentine's Day. And I guess the last thing I'll talk about, I don't want this to be a super long video, but let's dig into this one. I just got to start off by saying fuck the IRS, fuck our government, fuck Obamacare, fuck Obama. I mean, I really don't get it. I filled out my forms the same way I do every year, the way I have for most of my life. I'm making less than I did before. Several years ago, I would get $700, $800 refunds, $900 refunds. This year, I fucking owe $390, and I don't make that much money. I make $10 an hour. I mean, yeah, I'm holding down a 40-hour-a-week job, but I'm not that much above minimum wage. I'm a couple dollars ahead of it. I mean, come the fuck on. How do I owe $390? I didn't make $20,000. I made under $20,000 for a year. So I don't get it. I'll have to try to figure out what I could do about that, but the way I feel right now, I mean, it's just one more thing to add to all the other problems I'm having. My car broke down. I went to go get lunch the other day, and embarrassingly, I come out to find in the heat, because Florida's so fucked up with its weather that it's super cold one day, and then it's super hot the next day. So it was one of those really hot days, and, I'm sweating in the car won't start. And anyway, I look and realize I see that my starter's smoking, so the starter on my car is fried, and then I check the oil, and it's just about bone dry, so all the oil is gone out of it. So I don't know what the fuck that means. I just know that I don't know how to fix it right now, so it's just going to have to sit parked somewhere until I can change the starter myself, and I'm going to replace the oil filter and buy more oil and just see what I can do with that, see if I can find a leak that way. But man, it just sucks. That's not even, again, that's not all my problems. It's just a small portion. I got a lot of stuff going on right now, and it's kind of hard. I don't know how many videos I'm going to be pumping out a week. You've seen I've only been doing 1 or 2 here and there. It's just been hard. I'm riding a bicycle about 12 miles round trip every day, and some days it's hot, some days it's cold, some days it's raining. I got rained on the other day going to work. I had to walk walk 1.5 miles or 2 miles to go get lunch in the rain, because I gotta eat. And I don't know, man, things have been on one of those downward spirals, and it's been really hard to find anything positive. But I'm going to try to not let that, reflect too much in my videos. I'm going to still film a couple reviews, and I'm going to try to put on a big smile, and I'm going to try to be happy, at least for the camera, because in these vlogs I keep it real, and I tell it like it is. In the other videos, I just want it to be, more about the product I'm trying, or whatever the case is. I don't know where I'm going with all this. It's just been rough, I got a weird, I don't know, I'm not going to even talk about that. Alright, anyway, I guess I'll finish this one off. Again, this will probably be a longer video than I really wanted it to be, but hopefully not. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for following along, appreciate all the support. I'm sorry if videos don't come out super fast, if I don't have a ton of them coming out over the next few weeks. It's going to be really hard for me to try to make these, I don't know, just to get to goodbye, to not, end up killing my damn self. So anyway, again, thanks for watching. This one's for all of you. Salud. Alright, great tasting beer. Really did enjoy that one all the way through. Got a nice little bit of a buzz kicking. Was hoping for a little more, but it is what it is. Anyway, if you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. And, of course, I always love interacting with all of you. If you have any questions or topics you'd like me to feature in next week's video, leave them down below, and I'll be sure to get to them. If I do another Tall Can Tuesday video next week, I'm not sure with the way things are going, but I should be able to. Anyway, again, thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, stay toasty, my friends.